President Xi Jinping emphasized the importance of continuing the main values that guide China-Russia relations in this new era. These values include being good neighbors, working together strategically, and cooperating in ways that benefit both countries for mutual success. On Friday, Xi said this during his meeting with Sergei Shoigu, who is the Secretary of the Russian Federation's Security Council, at the Great Hall of the People in Beijing. The meeting happened 4 days after Xi talked on the phone with Russian President Vladimir Putin. During their conversation, both leaders emphasized the strong and lasting relationship between China and Russia. They promised that nothing from outside or any other country would disrupt their partnership. Xi highlighted that China and Russia are good neighbors linked by mountains and rivers. More importantly, they have stayed true friends through good times and bad. He asked both countries to fully carry out the agreement made between Putin and himself. He also encouraged them to strengthen their teamwork and practical cooperation to help with their growth and recovery. Xi stated that both sides should keep working together in international and regional matters. They should also make good use of BRICS and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization to build unity and cooperation among countries in the global south. Shoigu, who went to China for the second time in 3 months, sent warm greetings from Putin to Xi. He mentioned that the Russian president really appreciates his genuine friendship and strong bond with the Chinese president. He said that the Russia-China relationship is at an unprecedented high level and is not directed against any third party. Shoigu emphasized that Russia and China have always trusted each other, engaged in dialogue on an equal footing, and their strategic cooperation serves the common interests of both countries. Russia will effectively implement the important consensus reached by the two heads of state and firmly strengthen cooperation with China, he said. Shoigu expressed Russia's appreciation for China's efforts in actively promoting a peaceful resolution of the Ukraine crisis. Earlier on Friday, Foreign Minister Wang Yi met with Shoigu in Beijing to engage in strategic communication. Both sides also had in-depth discussions on the Ukraine crisis. Both sides agreed to hold a new round of bilateral strategic security consultations at an appropriate time. They also exchanged views on international and regional issues of common concern in the Asia-Pacific, the Middle East, Afghanistan, and other regions. This year marks the 80th anniversary of the victory of the Chinese People's War of Resistance against Japanese aggression, the Soviet Union's Great Patriotic War, and the World Anti-Fascist War, as well as the 80th anniversary of the founding of the United Nations. China and Russia have agreed to jointly hold a series of activities to promote the correct perspective regarding World War II, uphold multilateralism, and contribute to world peace and development.